Hey everybody, Carolina Roamer, and welcome to the channel. In today's segment, we get out and go to the Goodwill bins, and we also have some thrift store finds at the end of the segment. Well, the Goodwill bins in my location can be somewhat of a gamble. Sometimes I could walk out with 2 big bagfuls. Sometimes I'm only walking out with 3 or 4 goods. It's just a big hit or miss. And I do go on half off days, which is Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays, to be able to get better pricing. Now, you'll see that is a big rush, as in the title says, you have to be fast. When opening, you have about 20 minutes to be able to get good product. Also, first couple of people in line in order to get into one of the Gaylord boxes they have out. If not, you miss. You must go over to the other side and catch the waterfall of stuff flying over in order to try to find something. Now, they do put out stuff later in the day, but I just don't spend time at my Goodwill bins sitting there waiting. I feel like it's a waste of time. So I hope you enjoyed today's segment. So let's get out there and roam the wilds. Okay, starting off the day, we're here at the Goodwill bins in Greenville, South Carolina. It's a half off day, so let's go ahead, get ready, get in line, and get ready for all the chaos. Let's go. As always, please remember to like and subscribe the video to just push it out there so others can view it. Thank you. Now, ending the search, let's check out some of the items that I ended up keeping. First off, this 1999 blow mold from Grand Venture. Always keep your eyes out for vintage blow molds. They're big now and they're selling. Some go for big money, over $100. So keep your eyes peeled for blow molds. Now, this next item is a vintage chicken egg holder. It's a wireframe, and I should be able to get around $30 for it. As you can see earlier, I did get rid of the eggs for the extra weight. The next item I ended up keeping was this Been There series by Starbucks, this South Carolina mug. I should get around $24 to $23 free shipping for this mug. It was in great condition, no chips or no cracks. I ended up keeping this vintage Tupperware because it was in great condition. I'm going to end up paying hardly anything for it. I should sell for around $12, and it's lightweight. Now, these last items I ended up finding was a bunch of classic rock cassette tapes. Now, some of these were going for $15 to $18, but they take a while to sell individually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lot all these cassette tapes up and sell them as a classic rock lot. Now, some of these I've heard of and some of them I haven't, like Van Halen, this classic guitar rock, Robert Plant, ZZ Top, a bunch of great finds here. Now, cassette tapes do sell from famous bands and artists, but they do take a while if you list them individually. So always try to lot them up if you can. And do keep your eyes out for seal one. Those can be pretty good. Found this Aerosmith, this James Brown. There was a couple Allman Brothers in there. So altogether, this will make a little great lot to sell. Now, this next item is a personal buy. Anytime I find shipping supplies for my eBay store out in the wild for a really great price, I always pick it up. Whether it's the bins, thrift store, yard sales, I grab them. Now, here's the prices at my local Goodwill bins. As you can see, books are ridiculous, $3.99 each. But electronics, glassware, 50 cents and 25 cents per pound. And I do separate these items before going to checkout. If you do not, they will charge you as a wares price. And this is the normal wares price. And I'm only paying 50% of these prices you're seeing. So let's head to checkout and see how much weight I got and how much I ended up spending.
How you doing today? Electronics. And then regular wares.
So, as you can see, the Goodwill bins can be very hectic. It's a big rush. You got to be fast. So, like I said, sometimes it could be a hit or a miss. It's a big gamble, and this, to me, was definitely a miss. Like I said, sometimes I'm coming out with 2 big old bags full of stuff, and the price at the end you seen there is not too bad. And I hope to add more content of the Goodwill bins, of bigger hauls in the future. So, stay tuned for that. And now let's head over to some thrift stores and see if we can find some great finds there. Now, here we are at one of my favorite local thrift stores in the area, Steps of Hope Thrift Barn. As you can see in previous videos, I find some amazing things here. So let's get in here, roam the wilds, and see what we can find. Now, starting off in the backpacks, I see this brand Overland. It's like the over-the-shoulder bag. Now, looking this up, there was 80 listed of different types of bags, and 72 sold comps on different bags. And this one sold for $37 plus $9.95 shipping. This thing is in great condition. It's only $3, so I'm thinking $34 pre-owned, free shipping. Great little find there. Now, going over to the clothes, I'm just peeking through, pulling through the clothes, and I see this vintage Carhartt Pearl Snap button-up long-sleeve shirt. It is a large. The tag's a little faded, but the shirt is in great condition. I pick it up, check under the arms. I look for any kind of stains, grease stains. And this shirt is in great condition. It does need to be washed. There's a ton of starch on it. So we'll get this washed and up and listed. Keep your eyes peeled for vintage Carhartt. Now over at the hats. I'm looking through the hats. And I see this Masters 2005 new with tags hat. I always pick up Masters stuff. It's a great seller. This hat's new. I should get around $31 plus free shipping with this hat. And I only paid $4 for it. Augusta National Masters stuff just has a very high sell-through rate. I pick it up anytime I see it and it's in great condition. Now, looking at the glass case, I'm really not seeing much, but something on top catches my eye. It's like this 384-piece chemistry set. They had $40 on the box, and it said new. So, of course, I did have to open it up and look. Especially seeing that it goes for around $190 free shipping. I am definitely picking this up. And after further examination, seeing everything is still originally wrapped and shrink wrapped in its original plastic. So I'm definitely going to pick this up for $40. It's another great find here. We have an amazing find coming up soon, though. A shocker. Going down through the center aisle, I stopped this electronics section. And I see this Bose SoundLink Air digital music system. It was in great condition. It was $5, so I should be able to get around $60 free shipping for this. Now, I do test my electronics somewhat before leaving the thrift store, see if it powers on and some of your basic components. Checking that model number. I love finding Bose. Bose is another quick selling item. Now see this bottle of cologne, and it's a Polo Explorer cologne. They had $8, but after doing some research, now this says new without box, but this is actually pre-owned. You cannot sell pre-owned cologne on eBay. So what you have to do is put new without box and then put a percentage of what's left in the bottle, and people understand that. But be wary of fake colognes out there. Going through the Plush, I'm digging around. I see this Bluey sticking out, and he was interactive. He talked. He sings. Now, Bluey is just a very popular cartoon right now. I'm only going to pay $3 for this, so I should get about $19 to $20 free shipping. Checking out that really cool section over there. I head over to these bags, and I see the North Face logo sticking out of one bag, and I end up picking it up, and it's actually a base camp duffel bag, and these sell really great. Now this one sold for $64, and I'm only paying $7, but this one had a high sell-through rate and was actually selling pretty well. So I put mine at $83 2 days ago, and I already have 12 watchers on it. So a really great find. The bag was in great condition. No stains, no signs of wear. And it even had the storage bag tucked inside. So a great find here. If you find the larges and extra larges, they go for big money. Now, this next find was a complete shocker. I see this bicycle saddle seat in Sporting Goods. So I pick it up. It was embroidered. It looked old. It was vintage. It was in great condition. And I ended up paying only $15, and wow, what a shocker. A San Marco saddle seat for a bicycle. This white one was a similar one that sold for $325. This white one actually had a lot more wear on the leather seat part. This one does have some surface rust. So I turned around and listed mine for $339 yesterday, and I already have 2 watchers. So what an amazing find here. And it was from 1998. Just great condition. That surface rust should come right off of a little bit of care and cleaning. Now over into the HomeGoods section. I'm looking through HomeGoods, and I see this Pizzelli maker sitting on the bottom shelf. Now, I've sold electric Pizzelli makers for over $200 in the past. Vintage ones that were in rough shape. They sell for big money. So this handheld one, I knew just needed a little bit of cleaning, but I knew it had some value to it. So they had $5 on it, and I did pick it up, and it happens to go for around $70. I have mine listed for $78. It's a Pizzelli iron, number 2, Vitantonio. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but keep your eyes peeled for the electric Pizzelli makers. They go for over $200. A great little score here. Now I'm in kitchen electronics, and of course I see this Ninja coffee maker for $15. And of course, what a great part out item. I can sit here and get 6 parts off of this one coffee maker. As you see the different listings here. Now, this coffee maker only sells for $80 plus free shipping if you sell the whole thing. But I'll make a lot more money selling each part individually. Plus, shipping will be so much cheaper. Now, these items might sit for a while. And when I look up sold comps, that's all that is selling is parts and accessories for this model of coffee maker. So great find there. Now at another thrift store, I'm looking through, I go through the board games. I see this Snafu game. It was no good. But I see this Bandu Jenga style game. And it was a great little score at $4.
Where the impossible takes shape. Bandu from Milton Bradley. I can do Bandu.
It was like a reverse type Jenga game. Instead of pulling blocks, you're stacking blocks, which seemed really cool. But man, $4 into about $58, a great pickup here. I will have free shipping on this. And I opened it up in the store and did count all the pieces. Now this next find was another shocker. I'm looking through the Plush and I see this Hello Kitty. It happened to be a Hello Kitty 25th anniversary Build-A-Bear. Now, most Build-A-Bears are not worth picking up, but some can be very rare. Excluding the Build-A-Bear part, it's just Hello Kitty stuff sells. Especially the vintage stuff can sell for a lot. Now, I believe I can get around $65 to $70 for this plush, and I'm only paying $4. Again, I love Plush so much because it's lightweight, you can compact it, and it's hard to get damaged. And say you get a spot or 2 on one, use baby wipes. It really helps. Now, behind me I see the Hello Kitty purse I passed by earlier. Now, they had $3 in it. I'm thinking about lotting it up with the plush or either selling it $18 on itself. So that was all the finds in this segment. I hope you really enjoyed. Please leave comments. I love getting the feedback. Thank you for watching. And as always, get out there and roam the wilds.